should probably wait until the ad finishes, shouldn't I? This is already a scuffed entry. I don't give a damn anymore. So to note, been having a rough day. Thanks for the sippy check, Zoe. How you doing? Same for you, Leica. Ooh, it's cold. Been having a bit of a rough day. Bear with me on this one. I'll explain in a little bit, but before we even do that, supposedly... Well, I mean, there's not just the items for DLC here, but there's also something else that I get to mention. During certain seasons, you can get unique cassette beasts for specific holidays or otherwise gaps of time. I don't know if this... Okay, that code no longer works. Got it. Around Christmas, they offered a unique bootleg version of a good chunk of one particular monster. I was not able to get it, however. I forgot. And from the period from December 16th up to New Year's, that was it, holiday treats. Let's try that again. Yep. Commit various war crimes with a giant spider robot against dragons. Go for it. Good luck. If what Jiren says is true, then all life's miseries are caused by dragons. I'm joking. But yeah, by entering holiday treats into the mailbox at this particular season, January, you will get a bootlegged version of Bush Eye. With only one art to its name. The art in question being Treat. Gives the target a random buff and heals 10% of their max, and each of these have a extra unique item. So a chance to use it twice, increased in speed, increased XP just for holding it, and heal 10% max HP. All of these stickers can be removed from this bootlegged Bush Eye and given to other cassette beasts. So the context given to the game, so what will I explain? I'm pretty sure it's Yu-Gi-Oh, but even still, I'll check it. Yep, I thought so. Yu-Gi-Oh. Specifically, Enneacraft. To celebrate Espeon Peak. There's also another code that you could have used for a period of time to get another bootlegged monster. Specifically around Halloween, if you use the code Halloween25, and I don't know if it still works, you can get another bootlegged monster. I'll check. We're not going to be using bootlegged monsters for any part of this playthrough. Oh yeah, it still works. Cool. Chip weights are showing some of the button mashes now. Ah. I mean, something I could do is manually trigger it. Wait, that works too. But yeah, with the code Halloween25, you'll get a bootlegged version of Folklore. It's technically, we haven't seen this monster yet. It's a fully mature Macabra. The folklore wears a skull like the kind it used to perch upon, which is now molded to its head. Its arms and upper body are so dense with muscle, it can't support itself on its legs for long. This particular bootlegged folklore is Astral Element. And it has the abilities Smack, Nod, Shooting Star, Abracadabra, Magic Tome, Desperation, and Haunt. And 2 extra slots. It's a fairly good mon, if you decide to raise it. Again, we're not going to be using the mons that we get from gifts for the entirety of this playthrough, because I feel like it's a little bit cheaty. And lurking as I take a big break from bashing Freud. Not because he wants to, but because the website I was using as a source is down. Oof. Ouchies. Well, in the worst case, Nakamura. My name is Sage Blake. I'm a wanderer, storyteller, artist and mature, and we're back with more cassette beasts. Last time, we got a new party member in the form of Meredith here, and with it also her unique cassette beast, Catelli. We also got a myriad of different other beasts, and explored quite a bit of the map on this side. However, today I wanted to figure out a couple of other objectives too. Namely, I want to assess this quest for Eugene, this quest for Kaylee, and also see if we could take out a couple of the quests pertaining to captains. Namely, I think we can handle Penny Dreadful. I think we can handle Captain Zed, but I make no guarantees on either of those. Because I don't remember the level caps on some of these. I've done some of them. I just don't remember them too well. In addition to that, I believe we are one more fused shadow away from... no wait, actually, we have all the fused material we need. Perfect. Another theory of creativity, Jill with a lot better from 1975 to use for the second half of the essay. Good.
Hello.
I think I mentioned at one point that one of the most important items that we're going to be able to pick up is the gym pass here. Unfortunately, in order to get the gym pass, we need to beat some captains first. As a result of that, we're going to be using our materials for, and we're going to be using our fused material for other things. Nah. We might use it specifically for... Merchants Guild membership. And a microphone upgrade. This will make it easier to capture monsters, increased 5% chance, and the Merchants Guild membership first upgrade will give us slightly better prices and also better items from any of the Merchants Guild shops, which are these 3 over here.
Hey!
Their big purpose is, hey, you get to take materials that you've been accumulating, like paper scrap here, and trade them in for other arts, like astral coating, or metal wall, or gasoline spray in this case. Steal the target's wall and transfers it to the user. Situational, but depending on the battle that you're fighting, it can be useful. Passives. Inflict 3 random debuffs on the last opponent to hit the user upon defeat. Automatically use another move, potentially, for 0 AP. That could be very, very good. Reduce incoming metal damage, negates any interactions from metal. Those are really good. Automatically used after guzzle fuel, raises the user's speed and AP generation. I'll buy a random starter. And these are offensive arts. Just to be used automatically when hit with a ranged attack. That's very useful. Radiation Breath hits each member of a team multiple times. That's also very good, also very good. I think I'll just use a speed instead of ranged attack. That could be useful in cases. I think I'll go Radiation Breath instead, though. And in the case that you're confused about what the hell a bootleg cassette beast is, there is a tutorial that we get for that a lot later. Think of it like this game's version of Shinies. For now. They're a lot more different explained-wise than that. Crap. This way. Because I need to do this quest. Whee! This is the place that we need to break into. We can't go in through the front door. Instead, Eugene has asked us to go through the top. And there he is. Now, how to get over to him?
Right.
Ah, crap. Where did you come from? Fine, whatever. It's not like you're that powerful anyway. This'll be over in a lead pipe cinch. Bonk! Done. Never mind, he's got one more. Mask rattle. Try another double bonk? Deja vu. Doesn't matter. Deja vu is a fairly good ability. What it does is it lets you use a move twice in a row, assuming you could pay for it both times. Woo! Ah. There we go, and plug that there. Simple puzzle. This gets us some materials and a bad joke sticker. The user tells a random joke. This has no effect. No, seriously, it has no effect. Have you guys? So go away.
Hey,
Glad you turned up. You ready to take on the forces of evil?
momentous!
All right, you see that building there? That's a stronghold. It's where these inhuman parasites form their dark plots to take over the world.
Looks a bit plain, doesn't it?
Looks can be deceiving. Their kind once plagued the world I came from, but we fought back. We won. There are a few of these strongholds. You might have seen them around. They lock the front doors, but we can drop in through a window.
All right.
Try gliding over from here. I'll be on your side. I'll be by your side. Don't worry about it. With this, we get access to Eugene and his unique mon, Cloxley. The Cloxley's long claw limb gives them a unique advantage in ranged combat. They're able to wield handheld weaponry at a safe distance. This makes up for the fact that they're not so quick. They're also a plastic element unit. This isn't our first instance of being introduced to plastic element units, but even still. I nabbed the window key from one of those ghouls while they were patrolling. We're gonna drop right in on them and flush them out. You ready? Whee!
Hey!
We're taking down your operation, you leeches. You're being very uncooperative, young man. Why don't you listen to our sales pitch?
Did you just say sales pitch?
What do you mean?
I thought they were vampires.
They are vampires,
Well,
in a manner of speaking. I'd say they're worse than vampires. They're estate agents.
yes.
The Land Keepers Association simply wants to formulate a long-term housing market within New Wirral.
If you buy in now,
You can make a significant profit from any future arrivals who will need housing. Since New Wirral has no currency, we even have a promising repossession scheme in development.
Hey!
I've heard enough. Harbortown will never be bought out by your kind. Line, you ready?
I guess this is a little bit silly.
We'll go with that to you. For attacks, this guy has Smack, Spring Loaded, and Toy Hammer. Toy Hammer we've already seen before, fairly powerful plastic attack, simple. Spring Loaded, however, is a bit more unique. This turns melee attacks into projectile attacks. So if you have a mon that uses a lot of melee attacks in their kit, and you want them to be able to hit from a distance and not engage in on-contact effects like being tipped or spike damage or anything like that, this may be a great way to do that. Ah, shit. Plastic interacts with a few different elements as well. Specifically with Earth here, it reduces their maneuverability. I don't think it matters too much. We'll go with a double smack. Try again with a toy hammer. Bonk, bonk. Enough to be fatal to the Landkeeper. Oh. You should be able to end this with another double smack. Not bad. Market growth is inevitable. We are inevitable. Small victory, but there's still more work to be done.
You don't sound that dangerous.
These Landkeepers seek to profit off our collective misery. I don't know how they got here, but I intend to stop them as a defender of Harbortown.
I'll guess you want help with that.
Yeah, some help would be appreciated. Keep your eyes peeled for other strongholds like this, and listen for rumors when you're in town. Also, take this. You can open window roofs on your own now, or roof windows. Now, even in these cases where you're dealing with the Landkeepers, investigate everything in the building, because you could also get a fused material. a good lot of quests that you complete will give you a fused material as a reward. So it's in your best interest to do them. Let's see here. Right, I can only change party members at the cafe. So we'll do that here. I also need to charge my phone.
Right.
Didn't know you had this model. How you doing, Emmy? Yeah, I've had this for a few months now. This was on commission from Attic Monster. She does very good work. Also, I hope you're doing well. It also this particular model came with a few different sets of clothing. I believe it's Alt Shift 2. One. See? I did want to speak to Attic to get a third costume, but I don't know how far we'll get for that. Still very cute. Let's get to task.
Choo-choo. Whee!
Because we've got a cult to deal with too.
Woo!
I believe getting to them is going to be the trickier part of this. Also, getting into this building is going to be a bit tricky too, because we need to approach it from the very top up there. How exactly I get up there. It's gonna require a bunch of looping, I believe. Ooh. There's also that guy, which I don't know if I can reasonably handle. Might be able to. Although, before we do that, around here, I believe, is Captain Zed. I believe he was just up the ridge here. Ah, crap. Secret of the Born Child, huh? Okay, sure. This won't be that hard. I am a bit leery of the Bulletino. They are pretty quick. With luck, maybe we can take it out before it starts to become a threat. Never mind, it's starting to become a threat. Shit. Ow. Poison. Although, these guys aren't that powerful, so I might... Despite them being a threat, it might not be a strong threat. That is a lot of damage. Oh dear! Desperation is a move that works a lot like Endeavor. The lower your HP, the more power it deals. As you can tell, it's a very dangerous one. Ah. Two English rock bands, Iron Guidon and Shields of the Nebulum, without knowledge of each other, simultaneously release songs titled Mournchild. You listen to them in reverse, and at the same time, it summons the original Mournchild, being so powerful that it can open a gateway between worlds. Huh? Huh? The fuck does that mean? Hello, Velocireaper. How you doing?
I used to go camping a lot when I was a kid. Ireland has a bunch of great places to camp out. My dad would drive the two of us to the countryside and we'd stargaze together. Camping with you makes me feel nostalgic.
Cute. There's an adorable Velocireaper in chat, yes. He will be headpat. We could deal with the cultists. Oh. Pity AP. And a basic tape. The question is, do I want to deal with the cult right now, or... Yeah, you know what? We'll deal with the cult right now. Yeah, why am I being raided? Damn! No! Hi! This is a raid! Welcome on in to the both of y'all. How you doing? Ooh, Once Upon a Katamari. Fun. How many stars you roll up? How many planets you roll up? How big is your Katamari?
Greetings, here to speak to Dorian.
Miss Kaylee, welcome back. Come, you're just in time. Spider-Man attempts to appease the king. I mean, yeah, you're trying to appeal to the king of all cosmos. He is unfortunately hard to satisfy.
Just in time. In time for what? Where's everyone? Something happening. Let's scope the place out.
Welcome to Morningtown. Population, many cultists. Dealing with an All-Seer for our first mon here. Okay. And in this particular interaction, I kind of want to sharpen up. Put up a dodge chance. Never hire you to make it ride Katamari. Oh dear. Why, did it come out very small? Copper chop. Ow. We got another Mon. Okay, we'll just go for basic smack and spit. Smack and spit sounds wrong. Why did I say it like that? Ew. On the bright side, we can get another Resonate charge. Centimeters is apparently way too small. Want to push the goal quickly if we got the first goal. There. Ah, deserve. Nice. I mean, you're dying by another copper chop, so it didn't really help you. Resonation. Well, more like resignation. Don't remember this man. He seems to remember me. Let's keep going. This place is an entire dungeon, effectively. You can go into all the buildings. Some of them will have people to fight, others will have other things. This flying saucer creature will emerge from its shell if given the ability to remain close to its opponents. What? Okay.
Wait.
I don't know if that's possible. It just feels a bit lackluster compared to other games. Oh. Does it kind of just end all of a sudden? I need to switch the spawn. Wind does do well against fire, so maybe I'll pull out the Tober set. We also have a new mon here, Salamagus. These guys are projectile attackers, if I remember correctly. They're not strong. You should be fine. Yeah, I'll probably just keep the zipper. Up my dodge chance. Okay, sure, raise your arms all you want. We'll go with a Sonic Boom. It won't be enough to tick this guy's HP out entirely, unfortunately. And the evolved form of Salamagus, Pyromelian. For another Sonic Boom. Just seems a bit smaller than the first two games, mainly because the first goal is smaller. Okay. Respectively. Ow. Damage roll. That does look a little smaller, yeah. Going through that building will let you skip a fight right here. We'll get to you. Well, first... Okay, not much else around, so you know what? Sure. Let's punch this lady.
Fine.
A Nevermort. That's not gonna be a tough fight, really. Let's go for the double smack. Dodge. Okay, sure, you can call for help. It's not gonna work. No one's gonna hear you. No one can save you. Pausing won't save you. I'm gonna smack you back. 1, 2, and this will force out the next beastie. Which is yet another Nevermort. Okay, fine. Spit on him. Nice crits. Ah! Pretty simple. Now the way we're supposed to go is up there, and technically speaking, this fight is skippable. Just gotta go behind the back. We're not gonna skip it, because I don't like skipping fights in this game. if there's gonna be something to punch, then I probably should punch it because it's gonna give me more XP, and more XP means I level up my mons and help them evolve. I want to help them evolve. Poltergeist is already evolved, so... maybe I'll go for the Weevilite.
Uh-oh!
Whackalope. Okay. Inflame is not a great idea against this thing. However, I can choose to sandbag a little bit so I can go for the multi-smack. Dodge up. Out of here. That's bad. I might just switch the Sirenade out. Good thing I did that. Blow his back out. 3, 4. Not bad, not bad. We'll try again on that. And go for... that doesn't really matter necessarily. Energy shot? Eh. Bonk. 3, 4. One more hit. Nope. And Mardiusa, sorry. I kind of like the design of this thing. It looks a lot like one of those Mardi Gras masks that you find, and I think that was the intent. We'll go with, again, another energy shot. Two, 3, 4, okay, stop. Okay, we got this. And probably after this fight, I'm gonna leave to heal my units. Now the switch opened up the platform here, which we can take upstairs. We'll get back to that. Best to pace oneself, right? Great, I guess fluff commentary moment. So, I did say earlier today that I was kind of having a rough day. I thought about canceling stream, but I don't like...
Hello!
I don't like compromising on my original plans for something. Sometimes it means that I'll see it through to the bitter end, even if I don't want to. Today I had an appointment with a rheumatologist, and it just went south fast. I don't know what it is, because the last few times that I've been seeing him, I feel like he's just not hearing me. Because I've been explaining to him everything that I've been feeling with the medical issues and whatnot. Multi-smack, and that's poison. I've been trying to reason with him, saying, hey, I'm doing this surgery, regardless of what you say at this point, because it feels like... Also, this guy's very loud. It feels like he's just not properly listening to me. I'm explaining that I've been having a lot of pain lately, and especially around October, I had a bit of a flare-up, and most of what he said on that was, oh, it's probably just an infection. Here's the problem with that. Sure, it could have been an infection, but at the same rate, he also didn't... one of the things he brought up was, I don't understand why you went to the primary doctor and they referred you out to see a surgeon when it just looks like an infection. Did they do any other tests? They should have done some extra tests. And I'm showing him all the tests that were done, and they were all routine. Not a single person, let alone the rheumatologists themselves, had asked me for any types of tests to test for infection. Including today, when he had the opportunity to do so, and the most he just asked for was a routine blood work. He dropped the ball. Pretty hard. Really? A miss? The Catelli is worrying, though. I can afford to use Inflame. I, however, can't afford to keep the Sirenade out. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much a jam. He reasoned it as it's an infection localized to the hip. Vocally asked why no tests had been done, while also not commissioning for any tests to be done. Mind you, all of this is also a bit of carryover from yesterday, where I had a different appointment to see a hematologist, because what the primary doctor did detect was slightly under amounts of hematocrit, like 0.3 under the lower level, under the lower limit. Which, mind you, also went away when we retested after like a week or two of being on vitamins. So, yesterday, they test, try to draw blood, and the phlebotomist in question tries to take blood out of my left arm and says, oh, this is coming out a bit flat. No other explanation. She just says, oh, this is coming out a bit flat. We're gonna get some blood from the other arm. I try to ask for information. I don't really get it. Just wondering who the heck hired that guy? Yeah, honestly, with everything that has been happening with this specific office in the last couple of years, I'm coming to the realization that I probably just need to find a different rheumatologist. Because this guy is starting to sound more and more out of touch with his practice. And it's to the point that I just no longer trust him anymore. And I feel like it's wrong of me to say that, but at the same rate, Brick Blast. The shouldn't have an interaction with this thing for whatever reason. I reason that Beast is like the normal type of the game, even though technically there isn't a normal type to the game. Energy Shot. Brick it out! bricks. Yeah, exactly. It's the patients that are wrong. Bullshit. You're speaking to someone who regularly has to decipher people's speech to try to figure out what the hell they're talking about. He's full of it. To be as blunt can be, he's full of it. Or it feels like he's completely full of it. Swap tape for the Tokisect. What also doesn't help is that for the last several visits I've had with him, and I think I've mentioned before that I'm an empath, I can read people really, really well. And part of what I've been reading off of this guy has been like this really negative aura sort of thing. The best way I could describe it is simply being next to the person, I feel this off heat and electrical pulsing coming off of him, and usually anytime I feel that, I can immediately tell that the person's just completely off. And mind you, part of it is also that we're not failing to listen to one another, but at the same rate, it's just a very wrong type of interaction that we end up having. Also, Blossomont is very cute. It's not a strong mon, but the grass type in this game has a lot of ailments that it tends to throw around, and one of them is Leech. Just like Leech Seed in Pokemon, every turn, you leech a bit of HP from the target and heal your own. Raise shields. I mean, I use melee, so it's not gonna help you. I could just use Chopper Chop. Get wrecked. There are a couple more things we can do around here, one of which being one more fight here. Versus a Terracotta, which, yeah, that's, given my team, not gonna be a hard fight. We'll wallop him. Wonk. No chance. However, we do get the evolved form of Terracotta, which is Cauldron. This guy will be a ways tankier. On the bright side, metal interacts with earth such we can weaken it. Sandstorm will make things a little more difficult though. I also didn't mention, but we got a unique ability from line leveling up. Sorry, not line. From, what's its nuts? This Southpaw leveling up. That being Battery. Hits a target twice and lands crits if used after charge. Usually I move this art off of this particular unit onto a different one entirely. Well, specifically the Catelli. because it has better synergy over there. Bonk. Alright, with that guy felled, we can go over this way. Do a slight parkour challenge to hit the switch here, which opens up that little alcove over there. This switch is what will get us across the water. Beep, 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 beep. And before we do that, we're gonna heal our HP, because I believe the immediate thing after that, water, is our boss fight. But like, I don't know what it is, but today, yesterday, I've had a rough time period with people not explaining things to me properly, and it's been hella frustrating. Like, I'm not stupid. I understand more about medical terminology than you think, but at the same rate, jargon is not something I understand. What I do understand is the Sirenade has evolved to Decibel. Very few Decibels have been seen in the wild. Early denizens of New Wirral whispered of seeing white dragons in the clouds, but it's unclear whether they were seeing these guys or losing their minds. Edit stickers. Take that sticker off. Should check the other mod types I've got, see if any of them are maxed out. You are. Such. I think we'll take off that one. Probably the trick as well. Take off Zephyr on you. It doesn't exactly fit your kit. Time to deal with the cult. May we have quiet in the audience? Who's she? My replacement? Creepy. Dorian will now speak. Look at this douche with sunglasses.
How's it going, everybody? Man.
What a great crowd you always are. Listen, guys, Morn children or whatever, you've all been doing such a great job with the digging. I mean, seriously, this is a primo quality hole. This pit is as deep as your devotion to the cause. It's like a metaphor. When I first heard the whispers in my head guiding me beneath the earth, I knew I couldn't do this alone. And sure, we've had our ups and downs. But we've done it!
The serpent god awaits us, baby!
Soon I will enter the chamber and bargain with him for a share of his divine power. And to accompany me, our prodigal daughter returns to us. Isn't that right, Kaylee?
Oh no.
Fuzz buckets.
Kaylee, honey.
You look like a deer in headlights. Of course, I got word you were joining us for our big party. Didn't you tell your friend here you helped run this place alongside me?
Yeah, I glossed over that.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'll explain later. We need to put a stop to this.
You didn't believe in me, did you? Well, looks like I was right all along, baby. There's a real damn Archangel right under our feet.
We fought archangels, Dorian. If you go in there, you'll get yourself killed.
You and your friend have so much experience, why not come and join the fun? Come, watch me ascend to godhood with my new Archangel buddy! Jacqueline, the platform, if you please.
Yes.
As you wish, sir.
See ya.
See you inside, Kaylee.
I hate him so much. We need to stop the city from whatever he thinks he's doing.
Yeah.
I've made the tactical decision to amend the plan.
Sir?
Kaylee and friend will go first. If they aren't instantly killed, I'll go in and do my sweet talking.
You're a fool. You're going to get yourself killed.
You first. Now, I believe there is no other loot or anything in this area.
Archangel. Gives me that horrible feeling when we fought Morganta. Like I'm looking at it all wrong. Have you heard my call? Are you here to pay tribute? Are you here to burn for me?
There's nothing.
Oh!
Oh, great Archangel. I've heeded your call and traveled to your abode. For my loyalty, I ask for thine strength! You do not take from me, you only give.
Yeah, I told him this would happen. Let's stop this thing before it kills anyone else.
Archangel Morning Star. This is gonna be a trickier fight. We'll fuse immediately. South sect. Now, part of me doing this is having more stats so I can hopefully punch this thing a little bit harder. Try a copper chop to start. And great, it's got revenge. And focus. Maybe I should taunt it. Thought so. Now, unfortunately, it also has the art shooting star, which, upon hitting a target, inflicts them with a random debuff. We'll need to be a bit careful about this. We'll try another copper chop. Thunder Blast. That's really bad for us. It double interacts with our two types. Maybe I should try a ranged attack. See if that's any more damage or any less damage. No, about the same. Unique Art Judgment. Deals heavy damage, electrical. We're gonna have a rough time this fight. I probably should have healed rather than trying to fight. That's my fault. I guess we'll try to punch with everything we've got. Get a bit of dodge. 3, 4, 40 damage. That's not great. And water coating isn't really going to help because water reacts poorly with the electricity. Instead, try Inflame. It's not great damage. The air attack is helping a little. Temptation. Right, this gimmick. So what Temptation does is it creates a wall, specifically an apple tree, where if it gets hit, if I remember correctly, then it will heal it slightly. I believe it's technically a grass wall. So we might be able to punch it a little bit faster. That's worrying, however. So now it's going to use its art. Judgment. We're gonna need a wall. We'll put up a wall for Kaylee specifically. Actually, yeah, put up a wall for each other. Because this will at least absorb the blow. From here, how do I want to go about this? I think I'll get a free attack before I need to consider healing up a bit. That's gonna suck. That's gonna suck a lot. Go to our sheet. I don't have enough AP for Nurse. Lower accuracy and just go for the rewind. It's rewind time. Okay, I can't debuff your accuracy. Fine, I guess. Frustrating, but... sharpen. Go for rewind. At least the electrical attacks are energizing the sheep, so that's something. I might be able to... Shooting star... Sonic boom? Crap. This time the apple was poisoned. Oh dear. That's real bad. Woltergeist is my best shot. And set up an air wall for Kaylee. We should be able to just survive the judgment attack. Very, very narrow. Heal. And then next turn we fuse up and hopefully that can help us. As one. Okay, one more hit and that should be good. Because that will make it a little more neutral. It doesn't have enough HP to use Temptate to bring up its wall. Ah, just shy. So it's gonna get one more attack off. We might have this barely. Please hit. That was close. Yeah, but I never like winning battles by the skin of my teeth like that, you know? For that is where my chambers lie, halls now empty and alone. Venture there and head northbound, where your wayward paths shall meet. That's true too. Excitement to be had from it. Morning star, is that right? Boy, do I have a job opportunity for you. Yoink. Oh, I remember you. And I really don't know how you found yourselves down here.
Dorian! Sorry.
Sorry, but it's his own fault. We should all get out of here. The air here tastes like death. The commune will open its gates We will try and find common ground with the rest of New Era. We only wanted guidance. We never...
Ugh.
I know. The people of this community aren't bad. You just have to be wary of those you put faith into. I was fucked.
How you feeling?
I'll be fine. I feel awful for helping Dorian for so long, but I blame him more than I blame myself. I found the Mourn children around the same time he did. I needed that sense of community and belonging. He and I became good friends, and I was something of an assistant to him. I don't know if things just slowly changed or if things were never good, but Dorian's hold over the people became something sinister. It became about him, his wants, his dreams and delusions. It was no longer the community I desperately wished it was. People were hurt, and I helped smooth things over for him. No, I wasn't his assistant, I was his fixer. I felt for so long like I was doing good, helping to maintain a positive status quo, even if people would get hurt now and again. I'm not a good person.
Yeah, you are.
Glad you believe that. But they all do better with him gone now. Lost people look for guidance, and that's what Dorian offered them. Well, we're another Archangel down, and I'm gonna help you find the rest. The Triangle Man appeared again. What do you think he wants? You get another line to your mysterious vision song? Venture there and head northbound where your wayward paths shall meet. Maybe it's pointing in a direction, but it doesn't narrow it down too much. Right, let's crack on. Where are we headed to next? Didn't you hear some rumors about something happening on Autumn Hill? Maybe we should go there. I mean, yeah, this deals with Captain Zed. But first... open up another transport. Take a break. Bring back our main party member.
Do you feel it?
Yeah.
The lack of wind, but abundance
Bonjour.
of air.
And get some more items. Can't really
Au revoir.
afford much more, so we'll leave that alone.
In the same
This guy's here. A tiny little Dominoth in the clearing in the center of Cherry Meadow. Interesting. We're not going to be headed there quite yet. We got other things to worry about. Namely, Captain Zed. Because it's about time that we started tackling some captains, right? We've been hyping these guys up for quite some time now. And I vaguely remember he was in a weird location. Like, behind a wall or something. There he is. There's also a switch here. But more pressingly, we need to make sure our party is set. Yeah, that should do.
What is that?
Sleeping? No. I was, meditating. I'm Zed, by the way. That said, it's getting real difficult to meditate around here. With all these Bulletinos zooming around. Any chance you could sort that out for me? Each captain will usually have a mini challenge attached to him. In this case, well, see what he asks.
clear out the Bulletinos in the area. It won't be a hard fight. Double smack. Double smack. 1, 2. That's 1. And while I'm at it, check the Catelli tape. Don't really need the zoomies. We'll peel that off. See what Catelli gets from the next upgrade. And a Velocireaper. Nice. I think we'll try to capture it. Go for the chrome tape just in case. And punch it with everything we've got. 33 initial. Zoomies will drop it down to about 29. Oh, 26 actually, worse. But the double smack here should put it close to critical and bring it up to, oh, perfect. So there we go. Velocirifle. The back of Velocirifle's skull contains a chamber filled with gunpowder that can ignite at will, launching projectiles stored inside the barrel of its face. They have subsequently learned to have a very good aim. Do you real quick? Yes. And that should take care of the Thwackalo. Bonk. I believe in total we need to deal with 3 Bulletino. Might be mistaken. Wet. Okay, good. Ah, there's one more. The usual. Okay, focus isn't too bad. We'll probably be able to take it out in the next blow. Shit, I missed it. We'll risk it. Because the Thwackalope is the slower Mon. Okay. That should deal with all the Boltinos, I think. Rewind this tape. Really? More? Fine. I thought we dealt with it, but whatever. Punch. Double smack. Zoomies is a bit annoying, but there's worse fates. Switch you to go to the Tokusek, just in case. Cool. He's asking us to take out 5 total, so 2 more. This will be number 4. Ow. That will unfortunately take out our unit. That hurts. But it does also take out the Black Load for us. Lol. Perfect. Catelli is leveled. I don't need it to learn Broadcast, however. So we'll peel this. Last bullet. Zephyr. Just in case. Okay, cool. So that will take care of that. However, we should probably go back to heal. Because the next time we chat with him, it's going to be taking on the boss fight itself. Here, I kind of got obsessed with electronics, making lights and stuff for the town. Gives me something to focus on, so I don't have to think about everything else I'm missing. It was the same with finding that album. Sorry for being such a... Just being me, I guess. You don't have to apologize. Thanks. For a second, I sounded like Kaylee. You know what I mean? She always acts like she's got something to apologize for. That's enough sincerity. It's also another upgrade to Fusion. And Catelli gets to evolve to Cat 5. There's a joke there. While its face may resemble a plasma screen display, Cat 5 appears to have no difficulty in seeing. It lacks a mouth, so it draws static electricity out of the atmosphere with its twin cable tails to power itself. Hello, Berserker. How you doing? Alright, let's give... Apply sticker, charge. Or battery, I mean. Okay. Now deal with our resident Z-head. Oh, later than usual. There's a reason for that. I had a medical appointment, so rather than starting on time, I figure, hey, we're just gonna do an evening stream.
Thanks.
Thanks for that, man. Shouldn't be this hard for a ranger captain to get a bit of shut-eye around here, you know? You are ranger captain. I guess you're gonna take my challenge, right? Alright then, let's hit the hay. I mean, battlefield. Yeah. I mean, most the same, honestly. I'm doing most the same, to be honest. In other words, workable, but still got my usual stiffness that I need to work through. That's all. Right. Captains are unique. They often have a gimmick tied to them, whether it be to one of the monsters that they have or otherwise a battle tactic that they use. In Zed's case here, it operates entirely around going to sleep. Part of this strategy involves being able to intercept attacks. Zed wants to be able to tank for his Salamagus ally as much as possible in order to keep them as effective as possible. Gonna get into full work. All right, Jam, stay safe. Good luck. Wham. We are at a bit of a type disadvantage against the Salamagus. We are gonna have to act fast. Ooh, fluid check. Thank yous. On the bright side, because this fight revolves around the sleep status, it dismantles the moment that you're able to hit it with an artificial element. So plastic, steel, poison. Just keep the hurt on him with one of those elements, and you should be at least somewhat cleared of the gimmick. It's still gonna be a hard fight, but we'll go for battery. Decent damage. Let's respool. That's crits if used after charge. Oops. So I got the order wrong. But what I can do is use charge. And go for the double smack, followed by battery. Pretty good damage. And we can go for a double smack, too. Zed does have a spare tape. If I remember correctly. How's the fight going? Have it won yet? Oh. This is when the fight really starts to get a little more difficult. Because this time around, he's got a offensively powerful unit. In other words, he's deciding to sit up. Okay, heal that back. Now would be a good opportunity to take out that Salamagus. If anything, I might want to charge it for battery again. Okay. As one. South 5. Something else that's also unique. When you hit fusion level 2 with units, you gain access to a unique ability called a fusion power. Fusion power requires 10 units of AP, but it's incredibly powerful and has unique effects based on the monsters used to make up the fusion. In this case, heavy damage to a single target and gives ranged defense up. Let's demonstrate, shall we? Mercurial Arrow! Alright, we'll go with Charge. Take out the Salamagus. We'll have enough time to use battery once. If anything, we might be able to end this fight now. But I don't think I want to risk it. Cassettes of 9 so we've been talking discussing this as increasing resurgence of cassette tape sales. Well, there are a few reasons on that one, and unfortunately, one of it is, hey, cassettes can't be regulated as well as digital files can. Mercurial Arrow.
I'm tired. Wow.
I think that final blow woke me up a bit. Here's a reward. A stamp. Our first of 12. Completing this fight will give you an Olive Up, a fused material, and the Surefire sticker. Guarantees the next move you use won't miss, and simply by holding it, A, you have a 7% chance to use a random move, just simply while you're having this and use this ability. A plus 3% priority chance, and a little bit of XP per empty slot. If you're trying to train up a unit, it might be of your interest to keep this on the unit and like only one other ability. Or none at all, your choice. I could do with a cup of coffee to wake me up. Alright, next quest on the list. Let's go with... I mean, I think we could do this one. Because getting the coin is the easy part of this. The fight attached to it, however, is a bit of a luck-based mission, and can be somewhat difficult if you're not prepared for it. Or even if you are prepared for it. Penny Dreadful up there is also one that, might require a bit of effort to it. Reasons these cassettes represent permanent ownership. Unlike CDs, tapes is something you're gonna listen to on a tape player, which you're most likely going to rip to a computer and never play the CD again. Yay. Electrical has an interaction with plastics, much in the same way that poison does with metal. Tips it, gives it contact damage, only in this case electrical. Inflame. Bernie. Blow you back out. Crap. Apparently I don't have a Nevermort, so let's capture one. Why not? Why not? I don't think these guys will require too much out of me, so let's go with this. 20% initial, plus energy shot, putting it close to death, brings it up to 85%. That should be a catch. Got it. Nevermort. It must be noted that Nevermort doesn't have a beak. Rather, it's wearing what appears to be a porcelain plague doctor mask. What face lies beneath is something better left undiscovered. Got it. Eldritch Abomination. In terms of stats, it's surprisingly tanky and quick, but not all powerful necessarily. It could be good for a setup unit. Swift kicker smile, I just had a while. A strange gold coin issued in the year OX73 by the state of Nevada. There's a joke there. We'll get to it. Though, before we do, Might be good to bank them on.
Greetings! Huh?
The Thwackalope, I see. It's curious how our myths and legends appear to influence the appearance of monsters here in New Wirral. Say, could I ask you some questions about your world from before you came here? I'm also trying to catalog the various realities that Harbour Town's residents hail from.
Yes?
Excellent!
I'll ask a series of questions relating to broad historical events, and you tell me if they seem familiar. Question 1. Are you familiar with the Roman Empire?
Yes.
Question 2. Did the Industrial Revolution occur in your world's past?
Also yes.
Question 3. Did mankind ever land on the moon?
Also yes.
Last question. Has the Day of Birds happened yet?
Yet?
Don't worry about that one. Count yourself lucky if you don't know what I mean.
Thank you!
For efforts, a water-filled tape. Plastic. Also, you son of a bitch. I wonder what he's interested in. A fused material, probably. Captain Penny Dreadful murmured about a crow with a hood and a mask in the Deadlands. We have that one. It's Nevermore.
Greetings! Excellent!
Nevermore, is it? That's it. A faux fur tape, fused material, some metal. Alas, we have one more monster left on my list of pressing investigations. Iantha herself had spoken of a creature that flees if it catches even a glimpse of a human. It's supposedly a wooden-faced elf in the park. If this sounds like something you'll be able to record, I wish you good fortune. Yeah, about that. We're good at our job.
Greetings!
It's elfless.
Oh!
What could the significance of this be? Perhaps there's some deep psychic connection between how human beings perceive faces and how these monsters manifest into being. It could also simply be the masks look rather cool. For completing this one, we especially get an olive up, as well as the fused material, a basic tape, some materials. I must congratulate you on your abilities. Why, at this rate, I feel like I'm the assistant and you're the scientist.
The truth is...
I'm not actually a professor or a scientist. Before I washed ashore on New Wirral, I was a corporate salaryman. I'm less a patron of science and more patron of science fiction. Even still, I must remain rational. Coming here has been given my life a new purpose. I may not be a real professor, but I believe my efforts here can still be
Thank
vital.
you!
If you ever want my help cataloging further, come chat with me again. There will always be something new to investigate.
Greetings! Goodness gracious, thank you!
After you've completed all these quests, for every few monsters that you catch from him, you'll also get additional rewards. Tapes, materials, fused material, upgrades, olive ups, the works. You don't need to visit him often, just every so often.
Hello.
I'm gonna buy a respool pouch, just in case. Probably a couple of rewind pouches. First aid pouch. Probably an additional cure stock.
Ta-ta.
And leave it alone for now. I'm still gonna maintain at least 10 in the back line in reserve for the inevitable gym membership.
I don't understand you, Eugene. You love all this save the community stuff, but you don't want to join the Rangers.
Well,
It's nothing personal. I'm a loose cannon is all. Lone wolf. Can't abide by an organization that might hold me back.
I don't think that's it. You're scared you might fail the entry test.
That's not it at all.
Bonjour.
What those pouches that we got will allow us to do is carry more items. So more rewinds, another respool on top of the ones that we've got.
Au revoir.
More curatives, period. To which I do recognize that I haven't been stocking any of the poison or burn cures or sleep cures or coating cures. Okay, maybe not coating cure. Coating cure? Coating cure. But I should probably stock all of the other cures. Because again, they don't use up your turn. And not to mention, 10 plastic
Goodbye.
is pretty cheap. A metal woman up in Easton Woods. I mean, that's what we're actually going to deal with. If you recall, we got a coin. And weirdly enough, this metal woman is coin operated. Don't ask me how I know this. You don't want to know the answer. Actually, the answer is because I've done this fight before. And yes, there's a fight attached to it. We do get back to our worlds. I'm gonna have so many movies to catch up on. I think my taste split between two different categories. Incredibly dumb American action and vampire movies where you aren't sure if you're watching true art or serious trash.
Hey, you know what you like.
Get to know what appeals to you, I guess. By the look of it, we can evolve 2 more tapes. The Snoopin becomes Scampire. Scampires create layers of countless stolen riches and goods before waiting for potential prey to wander in. In recent years, they've also gained the ability to fly, though it's unclear whether they use their wings to do it or not. We could also upgrade our Woltergeist into Ramtasm. Ramtasm has honed its connection between the spiritual and physical realms. It's able to fully manifest itself across both simultaneously. This gives it access to an untapped well of tremendous astral energy. Gonna save quick, just in case. Yeah, I think we'll keep this. We plug in the coin.
Welcome.
Welcome, patron, to the Neo Vegas Pharaoh's Emporium.
Cleo.
I'll be your table service mechanoid for this evening. Would you like to order some bean soup?
My bad.
I'm kidding.
My reboot functions are pretty rusty. My memory banks take a while to come online. I have the most advanced machine brain that a 24th century casino can afford, and yet I'm still coin operated. Why did my cowardly creators engineer such a fatal flaw in my hardware? Were they afraid I'd rise up and overthrow them like they deserved? Sorry, I didn't mean to get hostile. Iantha has been encouraging me to work through my past resentment for mankind in a healthier manner. Anyway, I'm Cleo, one of the ranger captains here of New Wirral. Bet you didn't expect a tin can like me to be able to use cassette tapes. Turns out all the gambling data in my memory banks makes me quite the strategist,
Wow.
too. The odds are stacked against you, but you never know. Maybe today's your lucky day. Let's play. Aces high, winner takes all.
Battle, Captain Cleo. Cleo's got a very, very unique gimmick. That's luck-based. Of course, she does a bunch of... Well, actually, it's not just luck-based, it's poker-based. To start with, she ups the ante by, well, starting with 1 extra AP than usual. A lot of her attacks are based on luck rolls. And her creatures are also mostly metal type. You can take advantage of this. To start with, we can electrify this unit. Gambit is the unique ability of this fight. Units with Gambit have massively increased stats. However, just like units with Ghostly, if they run out of chips to bet with, then they've got to fold out of the casino. In other words, when the buff runs out, that's it. This is very much a fight that you try to survive rather than fight legitimately. To that end, we technically do have an advantage. Dog ears. The dog ears art will make it so that status effects will extend. So it's not useful for this fight. But arts like Sandstorm, which decrease the stacks of buffs and whatnot, or otherwise the ability to cleanse buffs entirely, will almost categorically seal this fight. Additionally, walls. I'm gonna say this. Just like with Pokemon, substitutes are a very valid strategy and a very effective strategy too. The same applies here. Having a substitute to take the damage for you and make it easier to outlast the fight is gonna help you pay out a lot. Ugh. Put up another wall. Naturally, the buff can be extended by using Gambit again. It might not work. In this case, I think what I'm gonna do is use a rewind on Meredith. I've used charge in the last turn, so battery should be drastically more effective. Ooh. Oh, double E. I'm raising the stakes. For unique units. Which, yes, we can get a copy of this later, but for now, don't worry about it. I will, however, worry about healing, because last I checked, HP is kind of how I outlast this fight. Because, yet again, she's gonna go to Gambit. We charge up. Good starter. But unfortunately, this is a metal unit, and we're tipped, so now she gets tipped too. And now we get tipped again. How do I want to handle this? How do I want to handle this? Technically speaking, I do have a way around this. Well, a couple of ways around this. Because A, energy shot is projectile attack, so it won't trigger Tin.
Stop! Stop!
On the bright side, this is not one of those games where if the main party member dies, then you lose the fight. I just need to play it safe and make sure that Meredith doesn't die. That means I max out her HP. Because at the end of this turn, she perishes from Gambit.
Shutting down. Huh? You called my bluff. I'm impressed and definitely not resentful. I'm reluctantly adding you to my internal database of humans I truly respect. It's a very small database. Here, your winnings.
A stamp. Olive Up, Fused Material, and the art Gambit. Raises all the unit stats by a lot. After 3 turns, the tape breaks. Additionally, simply by equipping this particular sticker, the equipped monster will gain more experience per empty slot.
You can cash the material in at Harbortown's Town Hall. You humans love to trade your meaningless little trinkets, don't you? Sorry, didn't intend to direct my ire toward mankind again. Please ignore my remark.
No, no, please, Cleo. Please, humanity deserves it. Yeah, I'm gonna run. Run again. Right, I need to take out 4 more captains. Thought the monsters in New World were creepy enough, but the archangels, like the one we fought, are in a league of their own. The way it spoke to us it was like a person. Like they're as smart as us, maybe smarter. The fact that there's just giant reality-bending intelligent monsters living in the railway system that apparently lies under the entire island we live on, I guess I won't sleep easy tonight knowing that.
We're all in the same ship, floating somewhere without any aim, but at least we're
Okay,
together
and quests.
as we tether and link our
I
hearts as we
believe
think
next up on the docket, we'll be taking out Penny Dreadful.
I don't know you, but we'll make the most of whatever we
For the Hey! Hello, Lux. How you doing? For the unfamiliars, a Penny Dreadful is a slang term, technically, for, like, a certain type of story. Specifically, it tends to be a very bad and off-kilter type of story, I believe. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, also, Sandstorm. I probably should have kept that to read Sandstorm, but I didn't. Oh, period, well, period. Up there. How to get up there. There. Bonk. Now, we've already done one of the fights here. That box. We can move that box. Hug it onto one of the switches, step on the other, and I believe that chest will remain unlocked. Yep. This gives us a superconductive tape and the ability 2 heads. Gives the user multi-strike for the first 3 turns of battle. It can be fairly helpful. Ooh. And flute check, posture check. Thanks, Danielto. Hope you're doing well. Likewise to you, Lux. No. That moment when your phone, the means in which you view chat, lands on your shift key, which is the dash button. Oops. Nearly went careening off the level. Right. The part of the gimmick of this part of New Wirral is these switches. They're simple A-B color switches where your objective is to get all the thingers one color or another. Simple puzzle. You've seen it before. Ethereal tape is very good. Helps capture astral units. Bwah. Nice shot. Right, the more pressing item is a little parkour challenge here. Because if I'm remembering correctly, yep, there's a switch up there. And this is a series of very noodly jumps that you have to make, non-negotiable. Whew. Doing that opens up the chest down here, which gives an aerosol tape and the art Bish Bash Bosh. Are subs and tops gimmicks elsewhere? What does that even mean? Okay, Historian, Quoth the Raven, never mort. We're gonna smack your back out. Double smack your back out. Ah, so close. Well, we can't exactly do this one hitless, but that's fine. We'll at least scare this guy shitless. Bonk! Still got one more tape up his sleeve, and it's a wing glue. Not a hard fight. Though this does nerf me a little bit, because I can't exactly... I mean, I could hit him with metal. Is it a good idea? No. I guess switch to you. Punch punch. Tipped. When in doubt, brick it out. Didn't even need to. Bonk.
Wait.
There are a bunch of rocks around that we can use to weigh down these switches. That'll get us access to the chest up there. Which we could just walk up to. This gives us a basic tape and ice camouflage. Changes the user's type to ice at the start of battle. In the case that you want to do some element fixing for some of your units, might be a good idea. We got a pawn dead to deal with here. Not gonna be hard. Although, this also means that Cat 5 is at disadvantage. We'll switch him out. Blows back out, or her back out. Copper chop, the battering ram. And that will prevent the Landkeeper from going to her second tape, because it completely takes her out of the fight. And now we can get to our Penny Dreadful.
They called this place New London once. Harbour Town had a lot of residents and was ready to establish a shiny new settlement. I grew up here, you know. Spent my whole childhood here, hearing stories of the real London town. Sounds like an horrible place. Cutthroats, highwaymen, vampires. I was really fascinated with it. I don't know if all the stories were true.
Oh.
Well, of course, when all the town burned down, all the stories were lost. Everyone and everything here went up in flames, except little old
Penny Dreadful.
Ranger Captain, Cheater of Death, here in the flesh. That's an odd nickname. The Blighters in Harbour Town have a lot of different beliefs, but all agree on one thing. We're all gonna kick the bucket eventually.
Well,
They simply lack imagination. Death isn't the end. Not if you know the esoteric ways. I can give you a demonstration, if you think you're ready for it. You're the latest Ranger trainee, right? You're looking for a scrap to prove your worth?
let's crack on.
If you expect me to go soft on you because I'm a Ranger Captain, you're in for a proper fright.
Come
Ca-
on then.
Captain Penny Dreadful with her army of Earth element units. But again, with most of these fights, there's always a gimmick to them. And this gimmick, stop me if you've heard this one before. The unit inflicts an ailment upon themselves that makes them super powerful or otherwise difficult to deal with, but once that ailment runs out of time, then the unit is immediately felled. We've heard this one before? Oh, wait, we have. Only rather than Earth, it was metal. Yeah, rather than dealing with the ability Gambit, the Penny Dreadful here deals with Ghostly. However, unlike Cleo, she has a means to extend it with Sands of Time here. We're gonna switch. Haunt. Moves fast effects for the target. Can I use it on enemies? Yeah, I can. see, dog ears. Again, this fight snaps in half the moment you use something like New Leaf to repeal the ailment. Alternatively, if you could find ways to accelerate the ailment or otherwise deal with the opponent's units, namely the Sansa time, this fight will also fall apart quickly. Sharpen. Make her turn over. Oh, no, wait, shit. I didn't. You know what? I think she has the right idea. I'm gonna do something very stupid. Mountain Smasher. I mean, that's a bit dangerous, but not terribly. Just gonna sharpen up a little bit. Because at the end of this turn, this unit falls. Enough of this. You need slapping down. She pulls out a new unit. Honestly, we could probably just use and deal with this a little bit faster. I'd rather not. Because given this guy's astral, we want to be able to press him a little bit. Actually, why don't we use South Asm? Oh, that looks cool. Mind Meld. I mean, it's a metal attack. Why not? Resonant Fist! There was a fight here? Also, Mind Meld. Share your moves with your ally. Your move pool with your allies. Just want to say, there was a fight here? Could have fooled me. For clearing this fight, a whole bunch of materials, and also a fused material match. Pretty impressed. Even shifting myself from this mortal plane wasn't enough to stop you from coming out on top. Here's your reward for defeating the immortal Penny Dreadful. A stab. And also, dog ears, which we're already familiar with because I've explained it enough. Remember, trainee, if life is what you make of it, death is too. Not quite sure what that means, but it was profound. And with that, we've defeated our first 3 of the captains. By doing so, we gain access to a few more. Captain Wallace.
Huh?
Being one of them. Wait. Hey! How's the burb? Next up, we also gain access to Captain Loadsy. Preschools, maybe a Parafusili, but I rarely use these things.
Au revoir.
Yeah, Gente. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while, Barb. Slow floating under the stars now. So can it be uncertain? Some certain it's fine. Right, that's how. I'm slowly starting to remember how exactly I got over there without gimmicking without getting the swim ability, and I want to say it was something to do with getting up here. To which, not hard to do. Because we can get up here. Shit. 1 and 2. This gets us a poison resistance sticker, basic tape, materials, standard shit. But more importantly than that, we've got a box we can meddle with. And this box is going to be very important. Shit. Where did it go? Ah, fuck me sideways. Just hear me out on this. There are ways that we can finagle this and without having the swim ability, such that we can get across. I know this because I've done it before. You're not supposed to be able to. It might have been a bit glitchy. I think I'm vaguely remembering how I did it. I think I went up here. Glide over here, glide over here. And then specifically, I went atop the railing here and glided over here. I don't know if this is how you're supposed to get over here initially. I don't think it is, but it's how I've done it. This gets us access to the other half of the city. And there are quite a few important things that we can get over here too.
Huh? Okay.
To start with, a little side quest of putting up some plants.
Thanks.
She asks us to put up some saplings around the planters in New Wirral. So these things. You do get to take your pick of what items you want to put in there. And these become permanent decorations too, by the way. Also in this building, basic tape, the ability to throw, which use the wall as a projectile. Remaining duration multiplies the damage, letting you turn defense into direct offense. We also get access to Eugene's room, his fridge, which has a canned latte in there. Don't ask why. We're stealing it. Additionally, the merchants over here offer a myriad of different unique stickers, namely typeless stickers, which will apply to all units and also convert into the element of that unit. And also, stickers that let you put up walls, coatings, and camouflages. If you ever want to do some type fixing, there you go.
Hello.
The building next to it is a historical thing. You can get a bit of background information on New Wirral and its civilization. This building here hosts a new NPC, if I remember correctly. No, never mind. I'm mistaken. I'm mixing up. I think we still need to do a side quest for that one. Regardless. This is where we get our introduction to bootlegs. This traffic crab here, as you notice, is a different color. Bootleg monsters permanently have different colors, different elemental types, and even different moves than usual. If you record them, they keep these attributes. We also get a free bootleg, Sansa Time. The core of Sansa Time appears to be their broken hourglass head. Any sand separated from the central mass becomes entirely inanimate. Conversely, the Sansa Time can grow in mass by making contact with sand. Specifically, this bootleg has the unique abilities Smack and Sharp Edges. It's the same element as most Sansa Time that you've seen, however, being Earth. If you ever want to find your own bootlegs, you're gonna have to deal with a whole bunch of fusions, because you get higher encounter rates for them then. Otherwise, think of them like shiny rate. Only the difference is this type of shiny will actually give you a competitive advantage at times. Let's deal with another captain. I believe Wallace is just down this guy. Ah!
Well,
You wanna know what really separates us from the monsters? Infrastructure. Homes, walls, running water. That's not enough to just build community. You gotta maintain it too. A place like Arbortown can fall apart without diligent care.
Wallace.
I'm Wallace, one of Arbortown's Brazier captains. I oversee any buildings in New Wirral. Yaltha said you were a promising fighter. I suppose you'll be wanting to take my challenge. No gimmicks here. I hope your training is a strong foundation. You're gonna need to be tough if you want to bring down my walls. If it wasn't obvious enough, Captain Wallace,
All right then.
his gimmick and element revolves around the plastic type. And, as you could guess, walls. Given that he uses plastic element units, it's good to have an elemental advantage against it. So namely, you'll want fire as a sample. Because his big shtick is going to be to use his units to put up walls and either yeet them at you, or otherwise find ways to maintain them while he tries to finagle you. This also means electricity is a very bad matchup, so we're going to switch. Hopefully to win. Alright, Earth. Earth is another one that's good against these guys. That's one time. Sonic Kaboom! I won't be demolished so easily. You say that, but much like with two of the other fights that we've had, it falls apart to the ability to seal up their ability to put up walls as well. An ad. Alright, fine. We'll put up an ad. Thanks, Daniel, though. Can I just start making brand name commercials to put in these ad places? I've had that idea for the longest, but the problem is always just editing the video for it. Oops. Start clip. That's not what I had. That's slow-mo. Maybe it's streaming. And there's your 30-second ad. I guess in the meantime, I'll take the moment to use the bathroom. Lol. It's not quite in time, 'cause you don't wanna wait until the 6 feet under. Face down, we're not kidding around. Does that sound? Your pride hitting the ground, 'cause I've come too far to let them down. All in, we're all here for the same. It seems like it's gonna be me walking away with my new crown, leaving you here face down. And back. Sorry for the delay. Also, I probably could have gotten away with running a 1-minute ad. I'd rather not. The redeem is only for 30 seconds. We're keeping it that way. Right, back to the fight with Wallace. We got a way to blow his back out. Punch, punch. And he's yeeted a wall in my face. Lovely, lovely. Blow his back out still. Keep the taunt going. So that way he doesn't put up any walls for himself. Because without walls to hide behind, Wallace kinda falls apart. Sonic Kaboom! Let's see here. Actually, yeah, just go for the wallop. Wonk. Keep taunt. And, much like with all the other captains,
Nice
this
one.
guy becomes yet another brick in the wall. Maybe that was a little too on the nose.
Oh,
I built my walls and you brought them right down.
nice work.
You've earned this. That's 4 stamps. We've been pretty quick about this. And for our efforts, usual rewards, as well as Elemental Wall. We've seen this art on a lot of different units before. It's a untyped skill that is very useful. I stumbled across that rare material while surveying the park for a building project. You could swap it at the town hall for some neat stuff. Pretty simple fight. No frills. We could even go downstairs, toggle switch, get a nod, a basic tape. Pretty simple. Now, I believe Captain Lodestein is gonna take a little. So we might just take care of planting of the plants. Although it is raining, and I believe rain does have its own unique spawns in places. We'll be fine. Cherry Blossom, because those are cute. 6. Rose, 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12. I want to say there are 2 more in here. Might be mistaken. I think I am mistaken. Here we go. We'll pick. Honestly, I like cherry blossoms, so there you go. Pretty simple. You also get find landkeepers. I'm sure presentation was boring. That's something we can do at some point. We can also get a reward for 40. Pretty good. Chat again when you reach 50. Got it. Suppose take a rest.
Hey.
Gramophone Cafe always reminds me of my dad. He'd brew a pot of coffee every morning before heading into London for work. That coffee smells kind of seared into my brain. Nice memory. I guess. I can never tell if I miss my parents. We never had a huge amount in common. They grew up in a different time and place. I guess there was a big generational divide. It's not my fault my parents listened to incredibly bad music. When I moved out to college, we didn't really stay in touch. But that's okay. It sounds kind of lonely. I suppose it is. You know, I don't have many strong memories of growing up. I had friends, life experiences, but thinking back on it all, it always felt like something was just happening around me, not something I was participating in. Like I never fully was in the pilot seat. I guess I was an uncool kid and an uncool teenager. As for being an adult, there's still time to think about how I do this. Maybe I just need more friends while I'm here in New Wirral. Ugh. No one ever tells you growing up that making friends as an adult is hard. What about us? Well, it's easier with us. We have, like, a hobby together. You do? Well, yeah. We're looking for a magical world portal. That's a hobby, right? I guess. I hope we still stand out, even if we didn't find your doorway.
Ugh.
Relationship 3.
Bonjour.
Yeah,
Au
that's
revoir.
something I want. Hello, Ox. How you doing? Oh, why? I forgot about Captain Buffy. Why do I have to fight Captain Buffy? Last I checked, she slays vampires. We'll get to that one. Well, first, we have a Lodestein to take care of. Frick. This also means dropping by the lakeside for the first time. Boink. Beep, beep, beep. Also, this guy's a party member.
Hey,
Watch your feet. You don't want to trip all in the junk lying around here.
What is this place?
Most people fly out of the sky and land in the ocean here, right? Not me. I dropped in here with all of my stuff. This was once my apartment. You have to take a couple of walls.
How the hell did you travel with an entire apartment?
It's me. It does seem like I got my old sketchbooks and artwork.
I'm Felix.
I'm Felix. Nice to meet you.
They call me, Lime.
Oh,
It's been a while while since I've seen you, Felix. What are you doing here anyway? I'm looking for something.
Uh,
A lot of the stuff was wrecked when this whole place dropped out of the sky with me in it, and then the rain damage didn't help. But there's something around here that I'm confident will be intact. Haha, I knew it. Seal's intact, so hopefully no water got in it. What's inside? Might be hard to explain. Come swing by my place in West Harbor Town. I'll show you there. You just stepped on my head. Checkpoint that. We'll get back to it. Woo! Actually, yeah. This is where I go for coffee. Ah!
hey!
I don't want to state my name and affiliation. Especially since you're pointing a gun at my face. I'm gonna smack your back out. Twice. Bonk. Bonk. Eh. Bonk. Bonk. Simple first Mon. Not so simple second Mon. Flapwoods. Actually, no way, it might be simple. Given electricity is very good against wind. Ow, ow, ow. Stop shooting me! There we go. A bit close, but we managed. Yes, Captain Lodestein is somewhere down there. Egg bush! I don't want to be face deep in your hairy bush. Anyway. Air wall, tree bark tape. Eh. Switch. Oh. How do I fail such a simple jump twice? Woo! Captain Lodestein, I'll be with you in a second, bud. I've got some final repairs to make. Right.
Levi
There we go.
Lodestein.
Levi Lodestein. I work with the Rangers to keep the lights on. Want to know a secret? We harness electricity for the town's power grid with these pylons, but we really have no idea how they work.
Well,
My educated guess is there's a unique kind of background electricity here in New Wirral that these pylons conduct and store. But it wouldn't work on Earth at all. Not a chance. Earth's atmosphere just doesn't work that way. But enough science talk. You're here for my Ranger challenge, right?
Great.
Yes, and I'm gonna get whipped. Because his ability is electricity.
best of luck.
Also quite a bit of a power jump based on the last captains that we fought. We can make it work. As you can guess, his ability revolves around conduction. Iron Filings is a unique supportive move that, rather than dealing damage, lets you put 3 stacks of conductive on anyone. Go for the battery. 1, 2. Pretty good. And on the next electrical attack, that Manny Spear will probably fall. I think I can fight this out. When in doubt, brick it out. This will also insulate the unit. Plastic and earth are going to be very useful for this fight, specifically because it will insulate the target and weaken their ability to multi-attack. We'll go for a multi-smack. Probably respool my plastic crab. 1, 2, 3, 4, and insulate it. Good. And we'll chip a bit with charge.
Shocking.
You're performing better than I thought you would. We have ways around this though. Because we can brick it out. Battery will crit because we used charge the last turn. And we're good. Simple fight.
Shocking.
Ritual. Oh, that sounds very handy. Pretty electrifying fight, if I say so myself. Forgive me for the puns. Force of habit. Go on, here's a reward. A stamp. And the sticker for charge. We ain't doing too so shabby with these. That's already 5 of the different champions down. A whole bunch of switches around here. Easy to meander about, push them. Woo! Freaking bullet! That's not even a bullet, it's a blossom rifle. Ah! I don't want you. I already have you. Go away. You stinky. You're cute, but you're stinky. More pressingly, in the chest here, we get Copy That. Transforms the user into a copy of the target. In other words, if you ever want to be able to have any Mon be like Ditto, there you go. I don't know how much it copies because I don't really experiment with I haven't really experimented with it. I'll guess that not only copies their stats, but also their moves. I might be wrong.
Huh.
Remember when we fought the Archangel that lived on the mall? I was thinking about something it said. It told me I exchanged something meaningful for nothing. I think it was talking about my desire to find that record. Because ultimately, the record wasn't important. It's just stuff. Like the books I read, the movies I watch. Guess it's easy to get so fixated on that stuff you neglect the things in life that truly matter. Exchanging something meaningful for nothing. And, our friendship matters to me, so make sure to remember that. Moving right along. What the? Where did this guy come from? Drawn like moths to a flame. It's a surprise battle. Okay. It's not going to be a hard fight. It's a Dominoff. What'd you expect? And I think it's like 3 Dominoffs, or otherwise derivatives. Yep, Wing Gloom. We've seen this one. However, it's not a good idea for me to use you. Southpaw. Let's switch. Probably to just any random tape, really. Battery. Boink. Boink. Conductive, we'll chip it down a little bit. Energy shot. And Mothmanic. That looks cool. I'm gonna see if I can jump scare it. Probably can't. Woo! Sure enough. Well, on the bright side, it's fairly fragile. Sure, you can blow at me all you want, Zephyr, whatever, have you do. I don't really care. Charge again. Also, boom! You look like you've seen a ghost. I bet it was your own. Done. Got a bunch of level ups after that, so that's nice.
Huh?
And that's all the Switch did. Trigger a fight. So silly.
Hey!
Hey, what? Fine. He's gonna force a fight. This is how the game tries to level gate in ways. Or rather, soft level gate. You won't be able to pass this guy unless you prove that you're at least level 30 or able to handle units that are above level 30, period. On the bright side, we have ways to do that, in the form of Superheated Fist in the case of this Pangolin. And just any type of damage from Cat 5. You can also Copper Chop. Blows back out. Done.
Oh. Sorry.
It's a friendly doggo! After extending your hand to let the dog sniff you, you check his collar. His name is Barkley, and there's a major tape recorder attached to his collar. No information on his owner other than a 22-digit telephone number. 22 digits?! I guess he's stuck in New Wheel too. Perhaps you could find some way to take him up the cliff. Huh? I've never seen this before. Somebody take up the cliff. I'll guess that we get a certain ability from a monster that lets us scale higher? I don't know. We are approaching the point of the game where I'm going in fairly blind and don't know what to expect. Also, that madam up there is Buffy. This area is a bit of a maze. And these guys are like level 25 to 30. So if you're not able to fight that, then they will blow you to pieces. We'll go with the Superheated. Take out the Southpaw first. This is also where we first get introduced to enemies that fuse. Yeah, like it or not, fusion isn't unique to your party members. Additionally, the change to the music occurs anytime anyone fuses, whether it be ally or enemy. I feel it in my bones, etched into the inside of my skin. These frequencies unknown. I feel it, I feel it. You thought you were special by having the ability to fuse? You're not the only one. This also means that some of your enemies are going to get even more deadly going forward from here. We're going to switch for security. Immolation, a feeling comes to mind. It's magnetism, the rhythm of falling forwards. On the bright side, this fight's over. Like a shot in the dark.
Thank you.
That church. I have 2 objectives that I want to accomplish today. Okay, maybe 3. And they are A, get our 6th captain clear. To which, simple puzzle gives us double slice and basic tape. A, take out our 6th captain. B, try this. Oh, thanks. Yes, it's certainly hot. That's tasty. Thank you. Ooh. Coffee. Love coffee. Some people say that coffee isn't coffee at 4:30 p.m. I argue coffee is coffee anytime. If you ever want to pick me up, coffee's there. It's happy. Great, 3 objectives I want to clear. A, beat Buffy as our 6th captain. B, get access to the gym, show that off. And C, show off the inside of that chapel. To which, technically speaking, I have done that one specifically as like an off thing that I did in a different stream last year when I was first showing off this game. No one will remember it, but we did actually go in there, we fought the thing in there, we captured it, and that was on my main file. Ah! Acorn mortar! Right. I forgot that you were so big and beefy. Artilorex, the final evolution of the Bulletino line. We're switching. Oh, we are switching. Get me out of... Why did I choose plastic? Why did I choose plastic? I am dumb of ass. Acorns! Because last I checked, yeah, brick is just gonna make you levitate. That's not helpful. As a result, I don't have a great way of fighting you. Unless I water coat. So, for a few turns, I will now be Water Element. Also, Beast Wall. I don't know what about that wall screams Beast. I guess go for a multi-smack. Right, miss. Good coffee. You can get it only for a little bit if you smack the dick. Don't ask what I'm saying, man. 3, 4. That's your extra punishment.
Wait.
And we could go over and immediately fight Buffy. Let's not and say we did. Because we should probably heal first. Close encounter. Target's ranged attacks become melee. And also super conductive tape. Where was the fire? Here. Take a camp. Always good to rest.
Ugh.
I think something just crawled on my foot. Never mentioned my tolerance for bugs is pretty low. I'm gonna pretend it was a straight blade of grass and not think about it. Oh fuck this, I can't stop thinking about it. Get it away, get it away! Okay. Huh? What happened there? Okay, whatever. If I remember correctly, Buffy specializes in fire? Really feel that one in my calves.
Hi there.
Hi there, I'm Bruna. My friends call me Buffy. I'm a ranger captain here in New World. What you doing?
Well,
You could say I'm training for battle by honing my body. We may fight here in New World by turning into monsters, but it all starts here with our flesh and blood. Battling requires energy, and I need to maximize my potential. If you want to learn a thing or two, maybe you should take my challenge. You fit enough state to battle me?
let's do it.
I hope I don't leave you too drained.
Have fun.
Never mind, she's water? Right. Buffy was a weird one. She did a lot of elemental interactions and buffs, hence her name. Not fire, my bad. She could be pretty dangerous for a 6th captain. It's highly recommended you take out the dandelion as soon as possible because what it's going to do is try to put up dock leaf on Buffy. Put up some charge. Good. And AP stolen. Great. Actually, thinking about it, maybe I should press your AP game. I'm getting a flashback memory of something, and it was very dangerous. You have a art that requires 10 AP. I don't want you using that. You won't get the chance to use that. Okay, maybe you will. Shite. Really working up sweat now. Oh dear. Ice element. How do I want to handle this? Okay, she's got 10 AP. Probably battering ram. Ice is also weak to electricity, much like water is. Yep, last rites. There we go. This is her main strategy. Build up as much AP as possible, as fast as possible, to deal a massive hit worth of damage in the form of last rites. In that case, rather than dealing with the dandelion first, maybe you just want to deal with Fluffy first. Bonk.
Time out.
Whew. That got a bit rough. I think someone needs to work on their reps.
Despite maxing my potential energy, I still find myself out of action.
Well done.
Well done. You've really earned your gains.
And our 6th stamp. This gets us the usual rewards, but also the sticker for AP Starter. AP Starter will give you an extra AP at the start of battle.
Maybe I should take a break before I pull muscle 3.
Cool. So now, before we go any further, I want to head back to the cafe. Because now that we've beaten 6 captains,
Hello.
we can buy the gym pass. This will immediately be replaced by a different type of item you can buy, called Extra Gym Point. You can buy up to 50 of these. The price will increase after a point. We're buying 8 of them to start with.
Ta-ta.
By buying the gym membership, we get access to this guy over on the left here.
Hey.
This will let you customize your base stats as a human. So if you feel like you're using certain types of techniques more than others, let's say you're using more physical creatures than magical ones, then it might be of your interest to, for example, tick down your max HP a little bit to bolster your attack power.
Abundance of it, we're all in the same ship, floating somewhere without any
To which
aim, but at least we're
I will flux a little bit to bolster my attack power.
tether and link our arms as we think that there's no getting out here.
And pump my speed a little bit.
I
Each gym point that you get will add 1 to the maximum amount of gym points that you can spend in order to flux stats. There is a minimum that each stat can get to, however. You'll notice the yellow lines on there.
Bye.
Remember that in fights, your power is based off of not just the creatures that you use, but also you yourself. Buffy wasn't kidding. Ideally, you'll want to customize yourself based on the type of strategy that you want to have. And remember, you can use the gym as many times as you want, as often as you want. And for free. Even a small trade-off could be incredibly handy in a fight. Right, time for the last thing I wanted to do for the day. Eck. And it's not get into another fight with a Dominoth. I'm not interested in Subanoths. The other half of the world. Whee! All right. Sonic Boom. There's also a switch here, which opens up that grate. But that's not the thing of interest. It's the chapel up there. That's the POI. Great. Getting over there will require a bit of wandering around. Go over here, to which I believe we can use this electrical brick to weigh down a switch somewhere. I don't remember. We'll come back to that. We got a switch here we can press, which will wiggle this platform. We can use that to get up here. Push the switch, gain access to the chapel. Now before you go in here, I recommend saving. We got some rudimentary puzzles to deal with here. Eh. Okay, so we hook this over here. Step on the switch, that steps on the other switch, and reveals one of many legendary cassette beasts. Now, to make this a little bit easier, I highly recommend keeping them on with copper chop. Because this guy is glass element. This is Glass Stain, a legendary cassette beast of the glass element. One of its unique attacks is Crystal Lens. If you're familiar with how fiber optics works, FiOS is effectively particles of glass within wire, kind of. Glass not only insulates, it also helps refract electricity and other types of energy. Don't carry electrical bonds with you into this fight. It also has the unique ability Jagged Edge, so if you perform an attack against it and it misses, you'll take a severe amount of damage. We're gonna go with the Copper Chop. Probably start to unwind a little bit. One. Okay, we're gonna switch. Go to something beast type. Nope, wrong unit. Still go with the Copper Chop again. You are gonna switch. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Ah! Okay, 2. Now's a chance. We're gonna Copper Chop again. But with this unit, we are going to... Let's see, do I have a specific tape for glass? No, I don't. I wouldn't have encountered one by this point. So I'm just gonna have to make it work. I do, however, have ferrochrome tapes. Not many, but we'll give it a shot.
Recording!
Starting at 4% chance. This being a legendary beast, it's gonna be a bit harder for us to nab it. This is why I brought in a unit with Copper Chop, because A, Resonance Overload.
Ugh.
Shit. I wanted to try to pump our chances, is the thing. Try again. We're going at 4%. Not great. And it's dropping to 2. Shit. I don't want to do this. Double crap. Maybe just go for an energy shot, try again to record. Even though it's a basic tape, it's something.
Recording!
I'm not expecting to catch this guy, just so you guys know.
Ugh.
It will be through a miracle if I can get him. I'm still gonna try. Again, these are legendaries, effectively.
Recording!
You can only try them so many times.
Ugh.
Rewind. Try to record.
Recording! Ugh.
Maybe try to lower its accuracy a little bit. I'm playing the lottery here. Oy.
Ugh.
Suppose. Try it like this.
Recording!
Still not great.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. Try again.
Recording!
I was just gonna go until I run out of basic tapes and then try to catch him in my off time. Really? Air type attacks also resonate. Interesting. Didn't realize.
Ugh.
Okay. That's good. What? That's good information. You know. Can I new leaf all the glass shards? I can. That helps. That helps a lot. Okay, so now. Try it like this.
Recording!
Cross some beans.
Ugh.
Fine. Okay, rewind again. Just try again on 3%. I should have gotten more of the better tapes. That's my fault.
Ugh.
Oh no, wait, chrome tapes. Doy. Correct chrome tape.
Recording!
Okay, starting at 10%. Good. Push it up. 21.
Ugh.
Damn. That's my last respool, so from here I'm getting to be especially careful. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I guess sharpen. This. Keep trying on the chrome tapes.
Recording!
Because we could at least pump it to 20%. Assuming that he doesn't hit Meredith.
Ugh.
Okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I guess I'm gonna have to switch. And since it's going to be on a lag that Glassbane hits mine specifically, cover with Nurse. Glass Bond. Oh, great. So I mispredicted that. That sucks. What does Glass Bond do? Characters take damage each time they transform. Great. I mean, I'm not expecting to transform. Even still, that sucks. Okay, how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I may have to gamble. Put up a wall. There's herself. Fucking dodge. Okay. Forward. Go for the chrome tape. Hit it with the hardest thing I've got? We'll try. Great. Missed. Is it auto miss? No, it's just evasion up. So I'm just unlucky. That's standard for me. Still gonna cross fingers and hope. Shit. Yeah, I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm gonna be gambling on 10% odd chance now.
Recording! Ugh. Recording! Idiot. Oh. Well.
Okay. Well, I gave it a shot. I'll try to capture him on my own time. But so you guys know, every so often, I believe if you try to capture that guy and kill it, then it can respawn. It just takes a few in-game days. I might be mistaken. But otherwise, Tipper's dropped by. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support we get with these streams. And stick around. We're going to have a raid set up shortly. And I think we're gonna give Attic a shout. We'll use this as the raid message. Not that scared of the voices in this void. Feel free to use whatever emotes you want. Fiakury is a very popular choice, and the rel costs of all my emotes are fairly low, but feel free to use your own as well. We love seeing people's artwork here. Otherwise, tune in tomorrow, usual schedule, for more cooperative things with Dreamy, probably Ox as well when she comes out of work. We'll see what happens. And yeah, that's about all I've got to say, really. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, stay warm, eat something tasty. Y'all deserve it. Till again, Dalekitna.